how do I get off this island with this man? We're handcuffed
You
together,
don't
I'm
know
telling
if there's
you.
an island and you don't know if there's a man because you can't justify any knowledge claim you just
Let's
made.
say I believe in another higher being.
Hi, guys.
Higher being was like my truth. Are you going to tell me I'm wrong?
Okay, good question. Now we're talking. This is good. So I would say that in order to make sense out of truth, knowledge, logic, and reasoning, you would have to backslide into believing in a deity, which you just did. So you backslide. That's the only way you can account for knowledge, truth, logic, and reasoning. And that's just proof right there that you know the one true God. You just don't want to trust in the one true God. That's why when you say, oh my God, when you say, oh my God, yeah, you know about that God, but you just don't want to believe and trust in it.
What if it's like, oh, Buddha, damn it? Or like, is that saying, is that,
How come you don't say that?
I can't,
You don't say
I just
that.
did.
You don't say that.
I just did. I've said it at least twice. But like, am I acknowledging the existence of Buddha as being real? Can I do that?
I'm here for logical discussion.
I'm being satirical.
I don't.
Little circus things.
I don't
running in your
understand
hands.
your words.
Sir, we are both in the circus wheel. We both are.
not.
We really are.
We're not.
You can ask me, how do you know things are real to you?
Listen, vicious circular reasoning destroys rationality.
Pain is
Virtuous,
outside
let
of
me
that.
finish.
Like you've done that to me.
Virtuous circular reasoning redeems rationality. Because I go outside of my reasoning.
Wait a
God
minute.
reveals things to me
I
in such a
see.
way I can know them for certain.
Okay.
So for you to know something, you have to know everything. Because something
Right.
you don't know can contradict something you do know. The problem is you do know things every day, which exposes your commitment to God.
Whoa. All right, so they both are circular. This one's just more virtuous.
For you to know something, you have to know everything. Do you know everything? No. Therefore, follow through. God reveals things
No.
and me.
But
in such a way
I
that
know
we can
some
understand.
things. I do know some things, right?
So for you to know something, you'd have to know everything. I don't think you understand.
You have to know everything to know
So
something.
let me explain if you can understand it then. For you to know something, you'd have to know everything, or have a revelation from someone who does know everything.
As long as that
And that's
revelation
God.
is not an illusion.
God reveals things to me and you and all humanity.
How do you know
in such
what's
a way we
revealed
can
to you
know
is
the
not an
truth.
illusion?
That's where truth comes from. I'm not saying every truth claim you make. I'm saying the concept of truth. To be able to use the laws of logic, the laws of uniformity of nature, the laws in logic, the law of excluded middle, the law of identity, the law of non-contradiction, to make sense of that, to use those faculties. That's what comes from God. So I'm not saying that every knowledge claim I make comes from God. God gives us these reasoning capabilities to reason righteously or unrighteously.
But how do you
so
know?
we have free will, which you denied that
Yeah,
we didn't have.
no.
We have free will
I don't think we
to
have free
choose
will.
right or to choose wrong.
You really don't. Like, if you actually observe your choice-making decisions, it becomes very
You don't have free will, believe on Jesus
Well, I
Christ
feel
and he
like
died for your
if
sins
you
and rose
believe
again the
that
third
God
day.
had a plan for you, you can say that you don't have free will. Because you already had your plan. Like,
No, the plan is if you get saved. If. The Bible
Who
talks a
decides
lot
that?
about should, if you will, get saved. It never says you will get saved. It says if. So the plan happens after you get saved. So if you never get saved, you don't get to partake of that plan.
why do you think
There it is.
God?
But like, here's the thing. Like,
No, you're basing it on Calvinism. I don't believe in
you
Calvinism.
have to.
Nope.
You absolutely have to.
No.
Doesn't it say
Is
that
that
like?
absolutely true? Because you're making absolute knowledge claim, and now you can't account for it.
I tell you.
Go ahead.
You
Let's
can't-
do
you
you
can't judge
again.
this in all
Hold
good
on.
conscience.
Let's do you again. Justify your reason with the reasoning.
You tell me not to interrupt you, and like, where do you go?
Like, come on, own it. Own it.
Why is God only on earth?
What's that?
Like, why is there only a God on earth?
What do you mean, why is there
Like,
only
why
God?
would the
He
only
created the earth to be inhabited.
in the universe? What happened to that?
No, the universe he stretched out. We don't know all about the universe, you know? All we got is the Bible to tell us.
So,
He created
does
the
he
earth
know
to be
about the
inhabited,
universe, though?
and the sin nature happened in the garden. I'm trying to answer the question. You're racking up on questions on me. But he created the earth, and he made the first man and the first woman. And there was only one law that he told them to not do. Because I have a justifiable cause to believe what I believe. You don't.
What if I was a Hindu and I said, no,
You can't know you're a Hindu.
Shiva has revealed
You
things to
can't know
me.
you're a Hindu. How do you know
Shiva
what
has
Hindu is
revealed
with
things
it?
to you too, if you
know
would
what
only
Shiva
acknowledge.
is. Why do you say Shiva? You don't know what that is. You justify your reason
But I
with
can
your
say,
reason.
oh my
Shiva is
God,
a-
and I think that you believe in God.
But let me ask you this. Would you agree that truth corresponds to reality?
I said yeah, and you like blew me off.
Because you would say, well, I need some kind of correspondence to actually deal in reality, to deal with what's real. And it would be true. So I could say, it's true that tree is real, right?
Everyone perceives the reality differently.
Well, how do you perceive that tree?
Is God
Do you
revealing it to
perceive it as
everyone?
a camel, or do you perceive it as a tree?
does God reveal that tree to everyone?
I'm asking.
I can see us.
Can we agree that it's, can you let me talk? Why are you being so rude, man?
Because, dude, like,
I'm talking to her.
I'm
She's
giving
wanting.
you your own medicine. We're both taking it.
I'm talking to her. I'm not even talking to you right now. Is that a tree? Right
I'm not giving you a choice.
Yes, but like language, like we all see it as a tree, but like language labeled as.
So can every human agree that it's a tree, or are humans out there that don't agree that it's a tree and they're rational?
Hardly.
I guess, but like.
I want to know your take. I don't want to listen to him. He can't
No, I
know
know,
anything.
like if I were to say
Because
like,
I ask you
everyone
questions
thinks
and you
it's a
blow them
tree,
off and ask me questions in return.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm gonna listen.
if everyone thinks it's a
I'm gonna take
tree,
that as a straight up.
like what would you respond?
Like,
if
no.
I said that?
Hey, how about this?
If
If I like everyone believes that that's a tree, like everyone would agree,
Like, dude,
you know?
everyone would agree. I would say
Something
okay,
is revealed to you.
just because we can all have a rational mindset of saying that there is a
How do
tree,
you know that revelation?
that wouldn't be the justification for truth, knowledge, logic, and reason, even though we can all agree on it. It does matter if we all can
I feel
agree.
like
I mean, we do look at that.
It's just something that's unexplainable.
If you have
But
free will, use your
well, there
free
is.
will.
Which is where philosophy comes in.
Okay, I would say
Don't
logic.
understand
You would have to
what I'm
using
Your
logic.
brain will
and
do it all by
logic.
itself.
You would have to incorporate your mind, right? Your brain to use logic. And I would say, do you or me or anybody have a universal, unchanging, immaterial mind that we can never be wrong about everything concerning logic?
Doesn't
I
seem
would
to be
say
that
no.
way.
I'm pretty sure you would say no too, that none of us know everything. I mean, none of us are universal, unchanging, and immaterial in our logic and our reason universally. So I would say, who in the universe would have a universal, unchanging, immaterial mind that we could appeal to plumb line into a
record
standard
this. I want to know.
of truth?
How do you know if something is revealed to you from God?
Hold
How is that not an illusion? How can you trust your senses to know what's revealed to you is true?
Did you understand what I was
There's
saying about
optical
that?
illusions, there's
It was,
auditorial illusions.
a
How do we know these
universal-
things are
Who would
real?
have a
You
universal,
have no
unchanging,
choice.
immaterial mind, and it would be God. So he would be the plumb line in the standard because his mind is universal, unchanging, and immaterial. That way we could be justified when making
Answer the
knowledge
question.
claims.
Like, you'll see, we're both in the exact same boat.
So if I asked,
I use my
like
senses.
if I asked him, for instance, 'cause
see
he's
what's
really
revealed to me,
unsettled about
files and
this.
trees and stuff.
If I asked him,
Whether it's
how do you know that
God
tree
or
is
anyone,
real? He would say,
makes no
because I can see it. And I would say, don't you have to employ your reasoning when looking at that tree? He would say, yes.
No,
And
I would
then-
say
and
no.
then
I would
I'd
not
say,
say
well,
that.
how do you validate your reasoning about the tree you're seeing in your senses? And then he would right away, he would say,
No.
my reasoning.
And what's your reason?
Words in the mouth again.
God reveals those things to us. So he
How do you
established.
know what you see from God is
doesn't-
real?
He doesn't establish the fact like he's telling us there's a tree there,
yeah.
but he establishes the law of truth to say I can justify the truth that there is a tree there. I can say it's true there's a tree there, and I can appeal and plumb line it to a standard of God to say that's why God has established these things on earth for us to use.
You're giving yourself
My-
a liberty
my
that you're not
truth
giving to
is-
other people.
I see
We
a
do the
tree.
exact same thing.
I see a tree because it's like it's real, like you know.
It's real. It's correspondence
Yeah.
to the
Also-
truth.
And my truth is coming from science.
Well, not necessarily because I don't appeal to science,
That's
and
like,
I can say
that's
there's
like
a
me
tree.
saying not necessarily God is.
So am I wrong because I don't appeal to science and I can say there's a tree there? I don't. Look, I'm not appealing to science right now. I'm not appealing to science right now. I say there's a tree there. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay, so I don't need science to find out what truth. So I don't need science to deal in truth.
That's being rude because of
Well, can I
science.
ask,
Did I just
can
prove
ask you a
that?
question?
I don't need science to deal in truth.
All right, let me ask you a
Did
question.
I prove that?
Oh, now you want to hear from me.
Yeah, because you're quiet. You're not really talking right now.
You haven't answered my
And
question.
it kind of bothers me when you're quiet because it's not the norm
plotting.
of you.
Yeah. You don't know what I'm capable of, man.
All right, go ahead.
What's step
Go
two?
ahead.
How do you know what's revealed to you is true and not an illusion?
The same way you do.
I never made that claim.
I'm making that claim.
You're making the claim.
Because you can't make any claims because you're
Okay.
stuck in your circle.
I understand. So you're making the claim on my behalf that I know things are true.
I can make that claim on your behalf because the Bible says so.
Right. So what's the claim you're making on my behalf?
That you already know that God exists and that God is the justification for truth, knowledge, logic, and reason.
This specific God. I think.
Yeah, the one true God, the God of the Bible.
Right. Not like Neptune or something.
Not
He's
some,
not in the
not
ocean.
some generic God out there. The same God that I know, you know.
Like, how is it different if I would say, look, you know Neptune is
Okay,
real.
I'm going to say something real profound according to what you just said. And it might be a revelation to you when I say,
How I know it's not an illusion?
okay, Muslims know the one true Christian God outside of Allah. Buddhists know the one true Christian God outside of Buddha. Therefore, none of us no religion has an excuse to say, I don't know. I didn't have enough evidence to know that the one true God exists. That's how powerful this claim I'm making is. Everybody.
Some colonies don't.
So everyone's just really pretending that they don't.
I didn't say that. The Bible says they hold the truth and the righteous. I'm not saying that you can't fool your own self and actually think you're really reasoning validly and thinking that the one true God doesn't exist. I didn't say that phenomenon doesn't exist.
Suppose others can fool you.
I believe that can happen too. God fool you. Not the one true God. I believe you can fool yourself. And I believe the God of this world cannot fool. The God of this world, which is Satan, can blind the minds of them which believe not. So yes, God can fool you, and Satan is the God of this world. He can fool you.
I'm not talking about some generic Satan. I'm talking about the specific one. Like,
the one true God won't fool you.
Why
The
not?
one true God will reveal himself to you
because he
in such
says
a way.
he won't.
Now look,
How do you
this
know
is
what he
how
says is
powerful?
true?
But this is how powerful my claim is. It's not just some random generic God. It's the God that reveals all people knowledge.
if I say, look,
And
I will
when
never
you respond
fool
to
you,
him.
you have only my words to go by. The same.
I got the Bible. You want me to show
Right.
you in the Bible?
I came up here trying to show you something in the Bible. We never even got the bottom of that.
Romans chapter 1,
Ezekiel
26. Romans chapter 1.
Prophecy against Tyre. You will raise Nebuchadnezzar second up. He will come. He will pillage and utterly destroy the city of Tyre. Tyre will sink beneath the sea. This never happened.
It never happened.
It never happened.
How do you know that?
Because Alexander the Great destroyed.
Who's Alexander the Great? Do you know who he is?
Sure as hell ain't Nebuchadnezzar the second.
You know what hell is? You said the word hell.
Amazing dodge.
And I might be going there.
Yeah, me too. Like amazing dodge. Like
every knowledge claim he
I
makes.
hope
Every
again.
knowledge claim he makes, he can't
It's a
account.
great